Melanie and Forman on Hot Country 103.5.
Well, let's get right to this platinum-selling James Barker from the James Barker Band, who now has this song that blew up on TikTok with over 1 million views. You had to put out Wastin Whiskey. And now here you are sitting in front of a lovely wall of plaques of all your success. Look at all that stuff.
Oh, geez.
Oh man, this actually used to be like the studio, and now it's like our little den. And so it feels kind of like maybe a little bit douchey to have plaques in our living room. But I'm like, leave them in there. It's a conversation starter.
I mean, we weren't going to call them douchey, but...
No, you said.
Hurt you. What is with this sad boy country?
I don't know. I mean, it's so funny. I feel like the first 5 songs we released were these super upbeat songs, and we figured, we got to mix some sad stuff into the, into the songs, into the set list. And now it seems like we've got a couple in a row with Over All Over Again and then Wastin Whiskey.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know, that's country music,
Yeah, but you guys used to be so happy-go-lucky. And now the fact that you seem like you have success, people are getting married, people are popping out kids, and now you're all sad.
Yeah, well, emo.
Yeah, we got all emo on everybody. I don't know. It's I feel like it just seems like the thing to do. I mean, we're all very happy dudes. I mean, there's no hiding that. We're all super happy guys. I guess it's just draw from those memories from the past to try and feel sad. I mean, like I said, we're happy. We're not at all sad dudes, but country music, baby.
Yeah, and also a product of the pandemic, which I also think a product of the pandemic is binge watching things. And I saw just a couple weeks ago you posted that you're going to watch all the Star Wars movies again in chronological order. How's that going?
I haven't watched any of the Star Wars movies, and it's you know how if you haven't watched a series of movies, then it kind of becomes a thing.
You don't need to watch the very first, in the prequels, The Phantom Menace. You don't, because that's not important to anything. Sorry, I'm a super nerd if you can't tell.
Remember when you were promoting music in this interview?
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe maybe our next single will be a star. It'll be called I'm Your Father or something like that. That actually could be a country song.
Well, you got the song. It's Wastin Whiskey. It blew up in December now on TikTok. You had over 1 million views. Maybe, is it so sad because Bobby parading around as Tom Hiddleston twin as Loki on his own TikTok account got 13 million views on a video?
Ooh.
It's unbelievable, man. That stuff, Bobby's TikTok is out of control. He's got 1.5 or 1.6 million followers, and it's a crazy thing. And they're crazy fans. They'll comment weird things on his videos.
You have to give us the weirdest thing that someone's commented.
Oh, I can't even do it. You get into the kink talk and all of that stuff, which we actually hit by accident when we posted that pain harmonica. We posted a video where we were hitting each other with belts and stuff to see who would react.
Yes.
And it got not flagged. It got categorized by this weird weird kinky TikTok thing, and all these people were commenting being oh, I could do that better. And you're whoa. I don't want to even go down that. And so Bobby gets a bit of that on his now too, which is hilarious.
You guys do have a lot of masochistic videos. The one that you just did recently with the whiskey roulette.
Yes, I said it. This is the best day.
That one just exploits the toxicity of our band. We are the toxic portion of it. I actually caught a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. We set up another camera that we haven't posted facing all of us, watching the person drinking, doing the shots. And you'll realize very quickly that the most psychologically perverted member of the band, maybe the right way to say it, in light terms, is definitely Taylor, because he would go out and be okay, you got to make sure you don't do anything screwed up. You told me there's only 2 cups that have bad things in them. Don't do anything. And then literally Connor would walk out so we could do his, and he would be okay, fill them all full of hot sauce. I'd be dude, You can't do that, man. You can't just flip like that. The Tabasco was actually the worst one because it was like we did like an actual shot. Like it's a lot of Tabasco, and it like hurts your ears. But on that note, we're actually talking about if you guys have ever watched Hot Ones, that like series where they eat those really hot wings. We're saying we should do that on tour. So we might actually be revisiting for the purpose of TikTok doing that. But we're like, we have to do it when we have a day off the next day because we will not be playing a show. We will not be playing a show within 24 hours of that taking place.
So now we have tour Hot Ones and we have tour paternity tests. So perfect.
What else could there be? What if we're actually going to bring people up on stage for the paternity tests? That'll be an integral part of our set. So.
If we're gonna still talk about the new song, "Wastin Whiskey" is the new song.
Why talk about that? We have so many other.
Do you ever get paid if you throw out? By the way, because another new song you have coming out talks about having Crown and Sprite. So now you're naming Crown Royal, Sprite. You're naming Jack Daniels. Do you just throw out brands and hope they'll send you stuff for free, or how does that work?
I mean, a little bit. It's weird because when we went to like the Jack Daniels thing, we ended up talking to like the dude there, and we did like a tour. We talked to the guy, and he's like, "Oh, it'd be great. Maybe you guys could be like brand ambassadors or something." And like ended up having this conversation, but it's really not. It's more. I feel this is like totally a songwriter nerd thing, but if you like drop like something really specific, especially like a brand. If I say Jack Daniels, instantly in your head you see the bottle.
Of course.
And so like it takes up such a short amount of real estate to connect, like convey the message that you're trying to get across. And so that's why like brands can be kind of handy. Like a perfect example of that is like Fancy. Like when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, it's just like Noun
with
City with brands. Right?
Yeah.
It's Applebee's, Vespa, Tesla, Wendy's. Like there's 25 in that song. Yeah. But instantly you're like, oh, all those things connect instantly.
Of course, because the whole thing about branding is creating relationships with they've been doing it so they've already done the work for you. They have built relationships with people over decades of time.
It's like the lady who was on Family Feud who thought Popeye's favorite food was chicken.
Name Popeye's favorite food.
Chicken!
You guys, because you got to find some Canadian brands to get on board with you. If you can find as many things that rhyme with 40 Creek, you're kings in Ontario. Come on.
Yeah, you're right. 40 Creek or like James Reddy or even like Wastin Canadian, Labatt Blue. I mean, we would love the Tim Hortons collab, but Bieber already beat us to that. So
I'm just going to stand up and show the camera.
James Barker Band balls.
My Nine Locks Brewery. I really like Nine Locks Brewery right here.
Yeah,
that
Forman's
would be great.
been trying to get a lot of free stuff too, and it's just we're not quite as popular as you guys, so it doesn't work for us. Although he did get a hat.
I got a free hat.
I mean, it's always the stuff you don't want that they give you for free, right? And then you end up with a bunch of like shot glasses or something that you're like, I've already got like 25. I can't
like
keep these.
Radio swag.
Yeah.
Yeah, radio swag.
Yeah. You want a shirt?
You want a white T-shirt with a giant logo on it? It'll make a good rag.
Honestly, those are the coolest thing. Like when you have I feel like when you've got a shirt that people are like, I don't know what that is. It's like, it's an inside thing.
Actually, I don't know why I didn't wear it. I have I literally bought a James Barker Band T-shirt. It was the one with there's like the different shot glasses. Somebody get me a beer. Yeah. Cool shirt.
We've got new merch coming out, so we'll have to get you a new one. When we're out there.
Really?
I like new merch.
New merch that could find its way to 100 Main Street, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia.
I mean, you guys are going to be here anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be out. We're probably going to have we'll probably have a truck full of merch conveniently.
All right. Well, then we can't end this interview without the definitive answer. Can we have free shirts?
Yes, we can get you free shirts. I make no guarantees on what sizing we're going to have or what color we're going to have, but I promise you we will get you shirts.
Okay.
Your move, Nine Locks.
So just to recap, next time we see you, we're talking Star Wars, paternity tests, free things for Melody and Forman, and what was the last thing? Oh no. We'll have to
something awful.
Equally as unimportant.
Maybe Blue Lobster Vodka might like to help us.
Oh, well, honestly, I have no limit on the amount of alcohols we will take on the sponsorship. We can just mix them all together: beer, whiskey, wine. It doesn't
We're
matter.
having jungle
We're good for
juice.
everything. Podcast.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Everything is fine. Exactly like the cover art for this song. We're excited to play it here on the radio. So thank you for being here, Jimmy. Can I call you Jimmy? Do people call you Jimmy?
And literally everybody I know back home calls me Jimmy. Like my parents and all my friends call me Jimmy.
We're not
So,
besties
yes,
after
you
this
can.
conversation. I don't know.
Jimmy sounds like a little bit more like the dude who you would hang out and drink with and like shoot hot shots with than James. James sounds like he's gonna like tell you what grammar you did wrong, which I can't do. So
James needs
Jimmy
a
makes more
A
sense.
tennis racket.
A cognac sponsor.
Ooh, and a sweater like that he's wearing like a scarf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do need a nice scarf or a turtleneck maybe.
You like Dane Cook on pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Anyway.
there you go.
Well, we did our part.
I don't know what
don't
the
know
hell
what
else
we
we
did.
could possibly talk about, but I think we covered it all. Any other topics we're missing here, Jimmy?
We got all the important stuff, I'm sure. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there to talk about?
Hear more now with the Melody and Forman podcast from Hot Country 103.5.